Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rob Hull, Vice Chair of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Newfoundland and Labrador, and it's my pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies for this evening. I'm excited and honored to be here this evening and be part of the Convocation ceremony. Convocation is something a graduate CPA will never forget, and it is also a time where we come together as a profession to celebrate our new graduates, our FCPA, and Early Achievement Award winner. It's an honor for me to welcome you here tonight as we celebrate the 43 outstanding professionals that make up the class of 2018. Graduates, congratulations to you all. You have already accomplished a great deal, and this is only the beginning. To the friends and families of the graduates, welcome. We hope this night will be as special for you as it will be for us. Our graduates join over 1,800 CPAs in Newfoundland and Labrador and over 210,000 Canada-wide. The CPA designation is one of the largest, most influential groups of accounting professionals in the world, and we should be proud of the impact that Canadian CPAs are having globally. I would now like to invite the Honourable Tom Osborne, Minister of Finance, to bring greetings from the province.
Well, thank you, Rob. It's a pleasure to be here. Myself and my wife got T-boned on the way here tonight, so we're actually glad to be here. In any event, to the 43 graduates, you've put a great deal of work in, as Rob has said. You've accomplished a great deal so far, and you've got very bright futures ahead of you. We're hoping, based on what we have in the province, what we know is on our doorsteps, 85 exploration wells out there, 5 new mines coming our way. We're hoping that many of the 43, if not all of you, will find an opportunity to stay here in Newfoundland and Labrador and use your profession here. I'd like to acknowledge here tonight as well our Auditor General, Julia Mullally, and as well Anne-Marie Miller, our Comptroller General, and thank them because I know they hire students and give opportunities with the provincial government to your graduates as well. Again, congratulations to the graduates, to all of the award winners that are here tonight. Congratulations for the effort that the award winners, I understand there's a fellow CPA going to be recognized tonight, as well as an individual who, for the first time in 2 or 3 years, Rob, I think you've got an individual with less than 10 years in the field going to be recognized for your outstanding contributions to the community. There are a number of other award winners tonight as well. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you to everybody who's in the room for feeling that it's important enough to recognize these graduates and being here to see that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Osborne. We now get to move to the part of the evening that everyone has been waiting for, the presentation of certificates. Before we get started, I would again like to take this opportunity to express my sincere congratulations to each one of the graduates here this evening. You should be very proud of all of your accomplishments, and I know this is just the beginning of great things to come in your careers. Now, in preparation for the certificate presentations, I call upon Ms. Dorothy Rice, Board Member, CPA Canada, Troy Stanley, Chair of the Chartered Professional Accountants of Newfoundland and Labrador, and Karen Harnham to take their places at the presentation area. I also welcome CEO of CPA Newfoundland and Labrador, Jason Hilliard, to introduce the graduates.
Okay, I hope everybody, especially the graduates, have had an opportunity to at least get some of their lunch into them before I start calling their names. Let me begin by saying congratulations to our newest fellow, Early Achievement Award recipient, and graduates. You should be very proud. Graduates, I'd like to have Group 1 assemble in the order that we provided to the right of the stage for certificate presentation. That would be appreciated. So on your right. My left. After you receive your certificate, I want you to take a moment to look towards the photographer and smile to make sure you get a good picture of the event. Those CPAs who will be presenting certificates to graduates are asked to proceed to the stage with the graduate, please. Just give them a minute. I think they're just about ready. You guys good? Okay, let's get started. Krista Burton. Krista would like to thank her mentors, co-workers, and peers in the program for their continued guidance, advice, support throughout her studies. Special thanks to her parents for their endless support and for always encouraging her. Mark Cashin. Mark would like to thank his parents, brother, and girlfriend for being patient and helpful throughout the entire process. Also, he would like to thank his colleagues at PwC for their coaching. Victoria Cave. Victoria would like to send a huge thank you to Nalcor Energy, her CPA mentor, Amanda Reed, and her supervisor, Danielle Martin. She would also like to thank her family and friends, especially fellow writer Jenna Murphy, for the countless hours locked inside their CPA room. Sean Conway. Sean would like to thank his husband, Matthew March, for sharing the journey, his 3 rescue cats for reminding him of his priorities, his harp teacher, Carla Furlong, for providing a weekly distraction from his studies, and his colleagues at the OCG for their support. Unfortunately, Sean wasn't able to attend this evening. Julie Critch. Julie would like to thank her parents and siblings for their support throughout the program. The Office of the Auditor General has also helped tremendously throughout the last couple of years. Sarah Croft. Sarah would like to thank her mom, partner Adam Barron, and her mentor, Janice Swanti. Unfortunately, Sarah wasn't able to attend this evening. Brian Drover. Brian wants to thank his wife, Kate, his daughters, Alice and Emily, his aunt and uncle, Yvonne and Jason Dwyer, and parents-in-law, Anne and Chris Baird. Brian dedicates this accomplishment in loving memory of his father, Doug Drover, and grandparents, Tom and Betty Drover. Michael Duff. Michael would like to thank his co-workers at Grant Thornton for their constant guidance and his friends and family for their continued support. Finally, he would like to give thanks to Monica, Hillary, and Emily for putting up with him throughout the program. Sarah Emberley. Sarah would like to thank her family and friends especially her parents, Jim and Deanne, her boyfriend Alex, and her co-workers at Eastern Health. Without all your support, she would not be where she is today. Jennifer Friesen. Jennifer would like to thank her family, Luke, Frank, and Bill, as well as Diana Perry. Unfortunately, Jennifer wasn't able to attend this evening. Sarah Garland. Sarah would like to thank everyone who helped her throughout this journey. She would especially like to thank her family and friends for their unconditional love and continuous motivation. Also, thank you to EY for its resources and our colleagues for their support. Amy Graham. Amy would like to thank her family and friends for being patient with her and understanding of all the events that she had to miss to study. Her husband for all the technical support along the way, BDO Canada for giving her her first accounting job, and her wonderful classmates. Krista Hale. Krista would like to thank Amy Hale and Glennis James. Adrian Hyde. Adrian would like to thank her mentor, Adam, her co-workers at IOC, and peers in the program for their support and guidance. With special gratitude and love, she would like to thank her parents for their continued support as she advances her education and career. Omkar Jagtap. Omkar would like to thank everyone who has helped him along, has been along for the journey. We will pause for a moment now from the graduate presentation to introduce the newest fellow of the Chartered Professional Accountants. I kindly ask that you turn your attention to the video screen.
The CPA designation is really a launch pad, I think, unequaled for a young person's career. Whether the person wants to do accounting and auditing, consulting, go to med school, whatever it is they want to do, the instant credibility that comes with having the initial CPA after your name is instant.
Before his recent retirement, Paul Hickey served as an audit partner, a corporate finance partner, a management consulting partner, and a restructuring partner over his 38-year career at EY. Paul moved from Outer Cove to Labrador City at the age of 3, where he remained until he finished high school. He holds a Bachelor of Commerce degree from Memorial University of Newfoundland and obtained his accounting designation in 1983 after articling with Clarkson Gordon, now EY.
I worked with EY in St. John's from 1981 until 1987 when I was encouraged to move to Halifax. But I wouldn't go without a guarantee to come back. And they said they didn't give the guarantees, so I said I'm not going. So they gave the guarantee and I went. But I stayed 5 years and I made partner after 3 years there. It was probably the best move I made in my career, but the most enjoyable one was coming home in 1992.
From his early days at EY, Paul was comforted by the hallmarks of the CPA profession.
Integrity, ethics, honesty, giving back to the community, professional competence, things like that. And when I learned about that and I saw how it was expected and required to follow the hallmarks, it gave me great comfort.
In 1993, Paul obtained his Chartered Insolvency and Restructuring Professional designation and became a licensed insolvency trustee. Shortly thereafter, he also obtained the Certified Fraud Examiner designation. Paul's experience spanned many professional service lines, industries, and types of engagements. Throughout his career, Paul handled many significant insolvency files in Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick, and was a trusted strategic advisor for both insolvency and non-insolvency services to provincial governments throughout Atlantic Canada. In 2006, Paul was invited to become a member of the Insolvency Institute of Canada, Canada's premier private sector insolvency organization, dedicated to the recognition and promotion of excellence in the field of insolvency. In addition to his strategic involvement with various provincial governments, chartered banks, and private sector clients, Paul has also been publicly recognized for meritorious service to the Roman Catholic Church. In 2009, the Vatican bestowed upon Paul one of the highest honors that it can award to a member of the public. Paul was knighted by the Vatican and bestowed the title of Knight Commander with Star of the Pontifical Equestrian Order of St. Gregory the Great, an honor that comes complete with sword, uniform, and medals. At the outset of his career as a CPA, Paul learned the importance of giving back to the profession and to his community, and has been very actively involved in charitable and not-for-profit activities. In the 1990s, Paul served as a member of the then CICA Investigative and Forensic Accounting Interest Group and the Newfoundland and Labrador and the Canadian Associations of Insolvency and Restructuring Professionals. In addition, from 2006 until his retirement, Paul served on a number of committees with the Insolvency Institute of Canada. Paul has been a volunteer from time to time with the Liberal Party of Newfoundland since 1981. He served as director of Ducks Unlimited Canada and on several board committees, including a term as chair on the Governance Committee. Paul has also been involved with the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador Association of Technology Industries, Fieldian Athletic Grounds Association, and the Advisory Committee on Judicial Appointments for Newfoundland and Labrador.
I've always admired the fact that he works so well with other professionals, very respectfully, and that includes not only other professionals on the other side, on the client, when working with his client, but I've seen him do just a great job with his own team. He's a great mentor. He's very supportive, and I think that's really important, certainly from a professional perspective and from the fellowship designation, the quality, the integrity, the focus, the delivery, but giving back to the profession. I've seen him do it many, many times with his team. He's always trying to add and build to the quality of the individuals that are on his team.
Paul is married to Nancy, who is also a CPA, and they have 3 wonderful children, David, Carolyn, and Jack. Paul and Nancy live in Outer Cove in Paul's family homestead, which has been in the Hickey family for 102 years. They were awarded a Southcott Award for the renovations to the original house in 2014. Paul is enjoying his retirement while pursuing outdoor interests such as hunting, fly fishing, cod fishing, boating, snowmobiling, and hiking.
When I think about receiving the FCPA honor, and when I think about the individuals who have received the honor in previous years and over the years, I can only feel proud to be included on a list of such fine individuals.
Ladies and gentlemen, our new fellow, Mr. Paul Hickey.
Congratulations, Paul. Now, back to the graduates. Can I please have Group 2 assemble in the order provided to the right of the stage? Now, whatever you do not steal the graduate's cake. Kayla Langer. Kayla would like to thank her family for their never-ending support and encouragement throughout this long journey in obtaining her designation and completing the CPA program. She also thanks her employer and colleagues for their support throughout this process. Zoe LeBlanc. Zoe would like to send a huge thank you to EY for providing her with both the tools and support necessary to complete the program. She would also like to thank her family for being patient with her when she was anxious and celebrating with her when she passed. Holly Lewis. Holly would like to thank her husband and children for supporting her in pursuing her CPA. She would also like to thank Brian Bonnell and Gord Janes for allowing her the time and guidance she needed to get this far, and Paul and the rest of her coworkers for answering her many questions. Unfortunately, Holly wasn't able to attend this evening. Darlington Mandondo. Darlington would like to thank Simba Mandondo, Alois Mandondo, Rejoice Mandondo, Dennis Mawara, Deloitte, his CPA coach Sarah Blake, the Deloitte Social Committee, his Capstone 1 group Monica, Zoe, Muhammad, and Nicole, and the Core 1 facilitator Allison Flood. Matthew March. Matthew would like to thank his husband and fellow graduate Sean Conway for being supportive and motivating in equal measure, their 3 cats for their unconditional affection and patience, and all present and former coworkers for their support. Unfortunately, Matthew wasn't able to attend this evening. Hillary Mercer. Hillary would like to thank her previous employer, Grant Thornton LLP, CPA mentors, colleagues, as well as her friends and family for their support and assistance throughout her completion of the CPA program.
Thank you.
Monica Moody. Monica would like to thank her family and her boyfriend for the encouragement and support throughout the program. She would also like to thank her mentors and coworkers at Grant Thornton, especially her fellow writers, for being by her side every step of the way. Kaylee Morrison. Kaylee would like to thank her parents, her boyfriend Greg, and fellow study buddies. She would also like to thank her employer for their support and mentoring. Muhammad Munir. Muhammad would like to thank his mom, Amy, for all the prayers. He would also like to thank Shelley Martin and Judy Cumby for their endless efforts. Uzman, his best friend, for always being there, and Peter for answering all the questions with so much patience. Unfortunately, Muhammad wasn't able to attend this evening. Jenna Murphy. Jenna would like to thank her previous employers, Michael Critch and Mary Daly of NSB Energy. To David, her parents, and her friends, she would like to say thank you for providing positive thoughts and encouragement to support her throughout the program. Donald Murray. Unfortunately, Donald wasn't able to attend tonight. Sheena Nicole. Sheena would like to thank her parents, fiancé, friends, and colleagues for all their support throughout the program. She says that it does not go unnoticed that their patience and advice along the way has played a huge part in her success, and for that, she is thankful. Emily Payne. Emily would like to thank her friends family, partner, and coworkers who have supported her throughout her journey to becoming a CPA. A special thanks to her parents, Sue and Greg Payne, who are also CPAs, for being tremendous role models and for inspiring her to become a CPA. Emily's parents will present her with her certificate. Stephen Pinsent. Stephen would like to send a special thanks to his wife, Jessica, his parents, Morris and Jean Pinsent, and his mentor, Richard Bartlett. Stephen's father, Morris Pinsent, CPA CGA, will present him with his certificate. We will pause again for a moment now from the graduate presentation to introduce the Early Achievement Award recipient. Please turn your attention to the screen.
The CPA designation offers opportunities in almost every sector of the economy. If we think about things on a high level, whether it be public practice or anywhere in the public sphere, healthcare, government, not-for-profit, small, medium, national, multinational organizations, there is a room for CPAs there. There's room for ideas at the table. Having a seat at the boardroom table is important to me. So having the CPA designation definitely supports people and helps elevate them in their career.
Ashley is the daughter of Sonia and Michael Power and grew up in St. John's. She obtained a Bachelor of Science honors degree from Memorial University of Newfoundland in 2005. And in 2008, Ashley obtained a Master of Business Administration with concentrations in accounting and finance from Dalhousie University. Ashley then went on to obtain both her accounting and Chartered Business Valuator designations. Ashley Power Stack joined Power & Associates Chartered Professional Accountants in St. John's in 2010. Ashley is a core part of Power & Associates' experienced professional services team, providing proactive, creative, and timely accounting, assurance, taxation, and advisory solutions. As one of 8 chartered business valuators in the province, Ashley assists clients on a transactional basis in estate and succession planning and litigation support, among other valuation work. Prior to joining Power & Associates, Ashley worked with TD Securities in investment banking.
I went to TD Securities in Toronto and worked in investment banking and corporate credit for a few years, and then home came calling. I think that's a pretty natural thing for a lot of Newfoundlanders. So I moved home in 2010, and I've been working in public practice ever since.
Ashley has a very active community profile. She joined the board of the Bowring Park Foundation Incorporated, a not-for-profit organization responsible for overseeing the maintenance and upgrading of Bowring Park in 2010, and is currently serving her second term as chair of the board. Major accomplishments under Ashley's tenure include presenting a check to the City of St. John's for $1 million for the Pool House Restoration Project and organizing the park's centennial celebrations. In addition, Ashley is the first female Chief Financial Officer and Treasurer of the governing political party of Newfoundland and Labrador, and is actively involved in financial and strategic decision-making on the Executive Board and Executive Committee. Ashley is also involved in organizing the annual flagship fundraising event for Special Olympics Newfoundland and Labrador, which supports over 500 Special Olympians in our province.
Being a CPA provides you an opportunity to give back, and I think that everybody, particularly our new grads, should understand how much you actually get in terms of how you feel from contributing to your community. It's extremely important.
Throughout her career, Ashley has received many awards. In 2014, the Bowring Park Foundation, of which Ashley was co-chair of the Centennial Committee, received the Volunteer Organization of the Year Award from the City of St. John's. At Dalhousie, she was awarded the Dover Mills Fellowship of International Business and 5 Dalhousie Graduate Scholarships for academic achievement. Also at Dalhousie, Ashley won the Procter & Gamble Marketing Case Competition, the Dalhousie Credit Risk Competition, and was a semi-finalist at the John Molson School of Business International MBA Case Competition. Ashley then went on to coach her peers in the John Molson competition the following year. When not working and volunteering, Ashley enjoys hiking, spending time on her yoga mat, and being with her husband Sean, their 3 young children, and their rescue dog from Hopedale, Labrador.
Ashley's a born leader. She leads in what she does at work. She leads in what she does in the volunteer space. She's just a trailblazer and a leader and an inspiration, really. I can't think of a better candidate.
It's a wonderful feeling to be recognized, and it's affirmation for me to continue doing what I'm doing and supporting my community and hopefully making Newfoundland and Labrador a little bit better for my children, as my father, my mother, my family have done for me. It's a wonderful thing, and I'm quite proud of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2018 Early Achievement Award recipient, Ms. Ashley Powers Stack.
Fantastic. Congratulations. And now, back to the graduates. Group 3, please assemble to the right of the stage. Matthew Power. Matthew would like to thank his parents, his girlfriend Brittany, and Fred Earl for all their support throughout the CPA program. Matthew's father, Richard Power, FCPA, FCA, will present him with his certificate. Prithvi Raghu. Prithvi would like to thank his parents, family, and friends, and all the people at EY St. John's who have been instrumental in supporting and guiding him through this program. He wouldn't be here without all of your support. Congratulations. Sarah Reynolds. Sarah would like to thank everyone at Noseworthy Chapman for their support and encouragement, her friends for the hours spent talking her off the ledge, and to her mom and dad who were there every step of the way and believed in her from the very beginning. Joanne Ricard. Joanne would like to say thank you to her husband for never doubting her ability, her daughter Abby for always remembering to check to see how she found her exams, and her son Ryan, who has taught her a valuable lesson of how to prioritize what is important in life and to not worry about the small stuff. She would also like to thank Denise and Beth for all the tax training. Brandon Ridgway. Brandon would like to thank his patient and supportive partner, Sharushila, his parents, his friend and mentor, James, and Ann Whalen for believing and investing in him. Brandon's grandfather, Ron Keating, CPA, CA, will present him with his certificate. Bradley Rose. Brad would like to thank PwC, his parents, and his girlfriend Krista for their help and support. Nicholas Rose. Nick would like to thank his parents as well as the partners and staff at Noseworthy Chapman for their support and encouragement throughout the program. Nicole Ryan. Nicole would like to thank everyone who showed her support through this process. It really helped to get her where she is today. Marcus Seward. Marcus would like to send an enormous thank you to his wife Felicia and their daughter Alexa for their patience and support, to Fred and Pam for the opportunity, support, and all the resources to succeed, and to his parents for their encouragement and support throughout. Unfortunately, Marcus wasn't able to attend this evening. Emily Shepard. Emily would like to thank her family and friends for supporting her throughout the program, her employer Grant Thornton for providing the necessary resources, and finally her fellow writers at Grant Thornton who were by her side every step of the way. John Squire. John would like to thank his wife Angela, his dog Teddy, his parents, and Noseworthy Chapman for all their support and patience over the past few years while completing the program. Sarah Stamp. Sarah would like to thank her parents, fiancé, and her coworkers at Grant Thornton for their continuous support throughout the CPA program. Colin Thomas. Colin would like to thank his family, friends, and coworkers at Johnson who supported him through the entire program. He would like to especially thank his wife, Fallon, for supporting him and helping him through all the long hours of studying. Unfortunately, Colin wasn't able to attend this evening. And last but not least, Xin Wang. Zim wants to say thank you to all her loved ones. Thank you for bearing with her when she was being unreasonable under stress, and also a special thank you to her mom who traveled across the world to take care of her. She loves you. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay, so thank you, Dorothy, Troy, Karen, and Jason. So I'd like to now introduce tonight's guest speaker, who is Dorothy Rice, FCPA, FCMA. Dorothy is the Director representing Atlantic Canada on the CPA Canada Board. Dorothy has a long history of being a volunteer leader in the profession, having served on many committees and boards at the national, provincial, and regional levels. Dorothy earned her CMA designation in 1983 and her FCMA in 2005 in recognition of her contributions to the profession. Dorothy's extensive business background includes considerable experience in industry and the provincial government. Currently, Dorothy is the Director of Electoral Finance for Elections Nova Scotia. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dorothy Rice.
Thanks very much. I am quite thrilled to be in St. John's, Newfoundland for the weekend. Most people wouldn't choose to come to St. John's for a fun-filled weekend in February, but my husband and I were really delighted to be here and have enjoyed seeing some sights around the city and and can recommend it to all of our friends back in Halifax. So good evening, colleagues, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And to you, our newest graduates, a very special welcome. Today we celebrate you and all that you have achieved, from the decision you made to enter the program to the hard work, dedication, and perseverance in your studies. Your achievement today is nothing short of exemplary. You should be proud of reaching this career milestone of earning a globally respected business and accounting designation. The CPA designation can open many doors to a lifetime of great opportunities both in Canada and internationally. This is truly an exciting time in your life. As you embark on your career, I caution you that the road ahead may be bumpy. You are entering a world of uncertainty and constant change, something that is not unfamiliar to our profession. 2019 actually marks the 6th anniversary of the creation of CPA Canada, and in those 6 years, our organization has worked hard to establish a strong foundation. But we can't stand still. The accounting profession is undergoing an evolution driven by many influences, including technology, big data, and sophisticated analytics are transforming the way audits, budgets, and forecasts are prepared, while cloud computing is transforming the way information is gathered, shared, and stored. As we move from the industrial age to the information age, management of data will be key. Our profession is well equipped with skills both to handle data efficiently and to provide strategic advice. We also must account for global risk and uncertainty and emerging issues from blockchain to climate change and more. With change, of course, comes opportunity. Not so long ago, the International Federation of Accountants released a report called Developing a Future-Ready Profession. And I'd say that each of us here who are CPAs know that change is coming and that we should be ready for future changes. While acknowledging the risk inherent in emerging technologies such as robotics and automation or cognitive and artificial intelligence, the organization also recognized the significant opportunities that a more strategic mind focus can bring the profession. The discipline, integrity, and critical thinking that define the profession are the very traits that position it to lead transformational change initiatives, being able to identify and act on drivers of change, innovation, and innovating frequently and manage complex systems. Indeed, the very notion of what an accountant is changing and will continue to evolve. I want to tell you about a key initiative for our organization that will help anticipate and define the future direction of the profession. CPA Canada Foresight, Re-Imaging the Profession is what it's called, and it's a multi-stakeholder consultation that builds on CPA Canada's earlier Drivers of Change report that examined disruptors such as technology. Foresight is designed to facilitate conversations with stakeholders, domestically and internationally, on the most relevant issues facing the profession. The consultation process features a digital platform designed to allow online conversations among our members, the business leaders, and regulators. Complementing those discussions is a series of roundtables events, and I don't know if any happened here, but I had the opportunity to take part in one in Toronto earlier this year. As new graduates, I do encourage you to join in the conversation. We are interested in hearing your views on a reimagined profession. While business models will be disrupted and the future of work altered, there are definite advantages for our profession based on the skill set of CPAs. The ability to think critically, to apply judgment and act with integrity, and to draw insights from data to drive decision-making that adds value. As you move to the next stage of your career, CPA Canada is here to support and encourage you today and always. As advocates for you and the profession, we work to enhance your designation's recognition and credibility. One of the biggest benefits associated with the CPA profession is its commitment to lifelong learning. CPA professional development courses make sure the skills you work so hard to get are maintained and enhanced as best in class throughout every phase of your career. By collaborating with employers, other stakeholders, and our international accounting colleagues, the Canadian CPA profession is working to ensure you are equipped to meet the needs of the marketplace. CPA Canada also develops critical research and thought leadership on business resilience, adaptation, and innovation to help you advise organizations on everything from mitigating the risks of climate change to harnessing the power of data analytics and blockchain technology. Around the world, CPA Canada contributes its knowledge and expertise to international standard-setting forums, global accounting organizations, and accounting bodies in developing countries. For example, we work closely with groups such as the International Federation of Accountants and the Global Accounting Alliance, and we build a stronger profession worldwide. There are 217,000 CPAs in Canada at this point in time, and we really do contribute highly in the international circles. So it's something that I think we should be pushing ourselves a little bit more on and recognizing that CPA Canada is doing this. And it is an exciting time to be a CPA. You are joining a challenging global landscape where business, finance, culture, public policy, and technology constantly intersect. You have the potential to be an incredible agents of change and the ability to make a difference, to make Newfoundland and Labrador and the world a better place, and to leave a lasting impact on the economy and society. On behalf of CPA Canada, I wish you much success in the next chapter of your professional journey. It is a bright future full of momentum and possibility. Enjoy the rest of your festivities. Your CPA is worth celebrating, and you have earned it. Thank you. Shake your hand.
Okay, thank you, Dorothy. And there certainly were a lot of great messages in there. And, you know, our profession, like others, does face a lot of disruptors, and the pace of change has never been greater. But, you know, as a profession, we've shown our ability to adapt and seize the good things that come from change, and that being opportunity. And graduates in the room, you are very accustomed to a changing environment, and I certainly join Dorothy in encouraging you to join the conversation. We need to hear from you. So, Dorothy, on behalf of the CPAs in Newfoundland and Labrador, I would like to thank you for participating in our celebrations tonight. Okay, in addition to the certificate ceremony, tonight is also an opportunity to present several graduate awards. I would now like to call on Jason Werner, Director, Pre-Certification and Registrar, Atlantic School of Business, as well as Pauline Downer and Beth Porter, Board Member, CPA Atlantic School of Business, to come forward to present the CPA Atlantic School of Business Awards of Excellence.
The vision of CPA Atlantic School of Business is creating future CPAs as global business and accounting professionals. With this in mind, we are proud to confer the annual CPA Atlantic School of Business Award of Excellence. The CPA Professional Education Program, CPA PEP, and the CPA Common Final Examination, CPA CFE, are both rigorous academic undertakings, and as such, this annual award proudly recognizes those candidates in Newfoundland and Labrador who excelled at successfully completing these significant milestones as part of their journey to becoming qualified CPAs. Excuse me. The criteria for the Award of Excellence includes the following: successfully passing the entire 3-day CFE and all PEP modules on the first attempt, obtaining a pass with distinction on at least one of the 4 PEP module examinations. If the award recipients could assemble to the right of the stage to facilitate the award presentation, that would be appreciated. The Board of Directors and staff at CPA Atlantic School of Business are pleased to present the Award of Excellence to the following new graduates. Please come to the stage as your name is called. Krista Burton. Mark Cashin. Brian Drover. Kayla Langer. Kaylee Morrison. Prithvi Raghu. Nicholas Rose. Marcus Seward, who unfortunately is unable to attend this evening. And last but not least, Emily Shepard. Congratulations to you all on your hard work.
Okay, thank you, Jason, Beth, and Pauline, and congratulations, graduates, on your accomplishment. I would now like to call on the chair of the Chartered Professional Accountants Education Foundation of Newfoundland and Labrador, Cheryl Whitten, to come forward to present the Jazit CPA Student Recognition Award and the CFE Distinction Awards.
Thanks, Rob. So I'm the current chair of the CPA Education Foundation of Newfoundland and Labrador. On behalf of the board of the Education Foundation, I'd like to congratulate everyone here tonight, all the graduates, on their successful completion of this significant milestone in your professional career. The CPA Education Foundation was formed with the goal to promote professional excellence in accounting education in our province. And in doing so, we have two objectives. One is to provide support to students in their pursuit of their CPA designation. And the second is to promote the development of academia in our areas of excellence. With support from our members and sponsors, the board of the foundation has been working diligently to achieve both these objectives. We have a number of different avenues in which we support our students through their pursuit of getting their designation, starting right from entering a degree program at Memorial University or another program granting facility. We offer scholarships for the children and grandchildren of CPA members of Newfoundland and Labrador. We award $10,000 each year in up to 4 scholarships of $2,500 apiece. We also offer 4 degree graduation scholarships to students entering Term 7 at Memorial University who are concentrating in accounting, and over $8,000 is awarded annually in this as well. We also offer CPA program financial assistance. The board has recently implemented a program for those students from Newfoundland and Labrador who are active in the CPA program through the Atlantic School of Business and have demonstrated a financial need. And tonight, in the final stage of your designation pursuit, we offer Common Final Examination Distinction Awards. These awards are used to recognize and reward those who have achieved significant accomplishment through the program. We have introduced 3 levels, gold, silver, and bronze awards, each which carry with them a monetary component. In addition, to help support our academia pursuits, we also make an annual contribution to Memorial University each year. And this is used to support faculty, professional development, research, as well as student activities. So before we get to those 3 awards, we would also like to present the JAZIT CPA Student Recognition Award. So through some of the awards we've been listening to and some of the videos we've just seen, we can see that involvement in our community is a big piece of our profession. So this award is funded by JAZIT, a Canadian-based company with products designed to bring efficiencies to users of Caseware and CaseView. It's presented to a successful Newfoundland and Labrador candidate in recognition of their involvement in active community pursuits. Every year, the board gets a number of applicants, and we read through each and every one of them, and we're always amazed at all the activities that are already happening with the folks that are just entering into the profession. It's wonderful to see that contribution. Volunteering and giving back to the community are very important attributes for the CPA profession, and as you embark on your professional career, we hope that you will continue those endeavors. This year, our award winner is from Mount Pearl, is the head coach of a grade 8 girls volleyball team, is the treasurer of the board at the MacMorn Center, also served as the faculty representative for the Student Council class of 2016 at Memorial University, volunteered as well at the Ronald McDonald House of Newfoundland and Labrador, and has done many other volunteer capacities throughout her life. She says that volunteering her time allows her to connect with the community on a more personal level. Being involved in a variety of different areas allows her to diversify the experience she gains, and it's that experience that allows her to have a full and meaningful life. Her mentor, Jenna Hilliard, says that it's evident that she is a confident young adult with a go-getter attitude, always putting her all into everything she does. You will not find another candidate more deserving for this award. Congratulations to our JAZIT Award winner, Julie Critch. Please come forward. Now we'll get to the CFE Awards of Distinction. The gold, silver, and bronze awards are presented to the top 3 performers on the Common Final Examination. As you embark on your professional career, We hope you all continue to strive for professional excellence and exceptional performance. As I call your name, I ask that you each proceed to the stage. So the winner of the Bronze Award tonight is Monica Moody. The winner of our Silver Award is Prithvi Raghu. The winner of our Gold Award is also one of only 68 candidates across the country who were placed on the prestigious CPA Canada National Honor Roll. Please join me in congratulating Krista Burton. All right, congratulations to our three winners. I'll now pass the mic to Krista, and she can give her speech on behalf of the graduating class.
Good evening, fellow graduates, distinguished guests, members of the CPA community, colleagues, family, and friends. It is a privilege to give this year's student address on behalf of all 43 newly certified CPAs. Tonight marks the end of a 2-year journey. It is a time to reflect on the path that brought us to this moment and to share thanks to those who supported us. Most in this room are familiar with the 2-year multi-exam format of the CPA program. To truly appreciate this accomplishment, allow me to provide a numeric perspective. Becoming a CPA means the completion of 5,200 hours of practical experience, over 1,200 hours of studying, 96 assignments and cases, 90 hours of weekend workshops, 29 hours of exams, and 1 board report. Not only does the program require a significant time commitment, it demands proficiency in technical knowledge, professionalism, communication, problem-solving, decision-making, and leadership. Though not part of the curriculum, the program by design also creates personal obstacles to overcome. Balancing work and personal commitments, adapting to a self-taught learning environment, and persevering through times when 1 more minute of studying seems impossible. Evidently, the program is rigorous and challenging. It demands unwavering dedication and determination from all participants. It requires self-motivation and sacrifice. Over the last 3 months, we have been congratulated by many. Now is the time to reflect on this journey ourselves, acknowledging all the challenges we overcame and recognizing the significance of this milestone. This is a defining moment in our career, one we all need to be proud of ourselves for achieving. While we spent the hours studying and wrote the exams to earn our designation, we could not have succeeded without some key influences and supporters. Thank you to our employers. You provided us with relevant practical experience, contributing to our development during the program. Your commitment to supporting us in this educational component of our careers through time off work for exams and career mentorship provided a solid foundation for our professional studies. Thank you to our markers, workshop facilitators, and mentors. When we were struggling with a technical topic or case writing skills, your feedback and guidance ensured we had the necessary tools to succeed. When we felt discouraged, your encouragement and confidence in us helped us to persevere through the challenges we faced. We truly appreciate your commitment to our learning experience. Thank you to the profession and CPA Newfoundland and Labrador. Your commitment to this program has instilled excellence, accountability, and professionalism in all of us, maintaining the high standards and integrity of the designation. We are so proud to officially become members of the CPA community. Thank you to our friends, family, and loved ones. You may not have been able to answer our most complicated technical questions, but your contribution to our journey was invaluable. When we felt self-doubt because we received a disappointing mark on a practice case or struggled with time constraints, you believed in us. When we were up late cramming for exams or had a group meeting to attend, you were patient with us. When we were stressed before exams, you offered us words of encouragement, motivating us. Your support carried us through this program, and we could not be more thankful. Finally, to my fellow graduates, we have been waiting for this moment for 2 years or more, overcoming many obstacles along the way, and we are finally here. This is a milestone to be celebrated, and it is just the beginning. Nelson Mandela said, after climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. As we enter the next phase of our careers as new CPAs, the world is facing enormous challenges, but the opportunities to pursue our goals and achieve great success are endless. I challenge each of us to harness the power of being a CPA and become the leaders, problem solvers, and decision makers that will shape the future of our community, workplace, and province. Congratulations to the CPA graduating class of 2018.
Okay, thank you, Krista, and again, congratulations. Okay, so before we close, I would like to thank some people for their help in making tonight a success. First off, the staff at CPA Newfoundland and Labrador for doing all the heavy lifting that makes this night possible. Marlene Power and the staff at the Delta, Minister Osborne, Troy Stanley, Dorothy Rice, Jason Hilliard, Cheryl Witten, Jason Werner, Pauline Downer, Beth Porter, and Krista Burton for their fantastic presentations. Tristram Clark, Visual Media Services, Eastern Audio, Wayne Thornhill Photography, Rick Hollett for his wonderful piano playing, and last but not least, the entertainment for this evening, 709. I would also like to announce the winner of the door prize, so check the tickets that are on the table in front of your place setting. The winning number is, I wrote down my ticket number actually, but it's 7060043. So if that's your ticket number, then please see Karen Harnham for the prize. Okay, graduates, you are now asked to assemble in the Conception Bay Room for a group photo. And ladies and gentlemen, this marks the end of the formal proceedings for the evening. Dancing will follow shortly to the music of 709, and we really hope that you stay around for that. The Deltas ask that you please clear the room for a few minutes while they clean up, and thank you all for coming, and enjoy the rest of your evening.